Deinosuchus, a true ambush predator. It sits below the ripples and waves, waiting. Its victim, having no clue about the horror lurking just underneath the surface. The water stays silent. All 13.5 tons of weight lay completely still. You get too close. Its massive jaws clamp down onto you. You struggle to escape as the dino slowly walks back into the water. It enters and descends into the depths below. All is dark. You can't see, you can't hear, you can't breathe. Water fills your lungs, and your life comes to a close. The dino, however, with the help of your death, can now buy itself just a little more time in its life of never-ending hunger. Well, here goes nothing. Alright, we spawned at swamps. Perfect. The swamps are a great area to grow when you're a small dino. Tons of foliage and water for cover, and quick access to a sanctuary. Weighing in at a pathetic 12 kilograms, I knew that I needed to be careful. I immediately smelled a corpse and went straight for it. I'll snag that. A while later, I was getting hungry again and went to a nearby bee diet. I picked up the body and brought it to the shore. This raptor body gave me the last diet I needed to achieve a perfect diet, which was one of the objectives that I needed to complete in order to unlock Prime Elder. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Deinosuchus can never get muscle spasms, so that's already the 4th objective done. While I was laying underwater, I saw ripples. It was a much larger dino. I decided to risk it and hope he wasn't going to eat me. Oh, he's actually friendly. With a bigger dino by my side, my life was going to be a little bit easier. We found a big dead dino. With our stomachs full, I asked if we could go to the sanctuary, which Sully agreed to. This was a place I needed to visit if I wanted to get Prime Elder. It is also home to other baby dinosaurs, which we could take advantage of. Just then, Sully spotted another dino. He caught it. You see, the bigger a dino is, the faster it gets, meaning if we so happen to stumble upon a big dino, there is almost nothing you can do to escape. This little dino met that fate. After filling up on food, I got my stings and completed my sanctuary objective. After a while, Sully logged out, and I was on my own again. It was a slow process, but I was getting bigger little by little. In the night, I spotted something in the water. Oh, you're so dead. My first kill. Little baby raptor. While heading to the sink, I reached Subidal. I found a dead boar and was going to use it as bait. Just then, I heard eating noises. Don't go AFK right next to the water. Let's go. These kills were great, but they weren't going to be enough to sustain much longer. A bigger Rex was eating the bait. But I unfortunately wasn't in the water. He saw me. You little bugger. If he makes one mistake, I could probably grab him. My lunge decided not to work, and that bite scared off the Rex. That meant no food. I was still able to live off the scraps, but soon, that wasn't going to cut it. Oh no. Whew. Thank goodness that was Sully. That could have been bad. We checked the sink one last time, but there was no one. With our hunger starting to get low, we needed to leave the swamps. The next area we needed to go to was Delta. Delta is the main hotspot on the entire island. Most dinosaurs live there, which means plenty of food. However, this is also where the huge dinos hunt, and since we were both tiny compared to them, the chances of death are very high. But alas, Our hunger was not going to be satiated at swamps, so going to Delta was a risk we had to take. With our hunger bars reaching extremely dangerous levels, I knew we needed to act fast. I spotted a Tenno drinking. I knew I wasn't going to be able to grab it, but maybe I could fight it. He's missing every kick. Sully, come on, dude. But of course, once he was too low, he could just run away. Unfortunately, Sully was no help. Come on! Oh my goodness. Damn it. I smelled scraps on land, and with no stamina and about to starve, I had to take the risk. Really? You don't want the smoke, bro. With the rest of the food too far inland, we had to go back to the water. This deer could keep me from starving. With no other choice, we were forced to try to go to the main Delta River. And I was reminded very fast why I never go to that forbidden river. Wait, that's not a rock. Sully, what are you doing? I don't want to warn Sully, because then they're just going to kill me. I just hoped that the Dino would be nice and not kill him. Oh no. I could tell by his name flying around, he got grabbed. The nanosecond his name disappeared, I bolted the opposite direction. I used my entire stamina pool to get as far away as I could. With my hunger getting too low, and because I had played for 4 straight hours, I needed to log out. That's a Dino. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I need this. I killed him. Yup, this is the Dino life. After getting a well-needed snack, I logged. Okay, I need food now. Oh, a stego. Cross the water. Yes! Man, I needed that. After getting some well-needed food, I made my way over to the ocean. It was here where I was going to unlock the saltwater mutation. This mutation lets me freely drink saltwater and travel using the ocean, which will come in very, very handy later. However, since I already chose my first 2 mutations, I would need to wait until I was a fresh elder to unlock the slot. After finishing the stego body, I was now starting to hit my extreme growth spurt. Thankfully, I had a meal, but pretty soon hunger was about to become a serious problem. A little while later, I grouped up with my brother Caius. Ooh, a small tenno. Wasn't much, but anything is better than nothing. With me and Kaya still hungry, we were going to risk traveling to the main Delta River. The second Kai swam in that river, he got snatched. What the hell? Nah, that Dino was smaller than me. Oh, you screwed up, buddy. You screwed up. Holy instant karma. The Dino in Caius' body was more food, but still not enough to fill me. I patrolled the outskirts of Delta, but found no one. And when you play for a long time without finding anyone, well, I think you can guess what problem I was going to have to face. Caius returned to help me find food. We stalked Amaya, but since he already saw me, he never went close enough to the water. With me approaching starvation, we had to fully commit and actually go to the main Delta River. I was extremely paranoid as one Prime Dino and all my progress would be gone. Oh, little Maya? You're dead. We smelled food on land and Caius went for it since he was starving too. I really want to go for it, but all it takes is one Rex or a Stego, and I'm dead. Come on. Even with that kill, my hunger was not budging. We pursued deeper into the river. I was living on the scraps of AI and anything tiny. Oh no, another Dino. Chive said that there were lots of things around. That gave me some optimism. Caius promised not to kill Chive, but me on the other hand, it was not looking good. Chive was around the exact same size as Caius. I could easily kill him, but I really hoped to find something else to kill instead. We kept looking. Nothing. Damn it. With me now starving to death, I had to do it. Are you kidding me right now? The Rex grabbed and killed Chive. With me starving to death, my brother knew what he needed to do. I consumed my own dead brother's body. I slowly swam and left the main Delta River. Because I never did go infertile for my entire life, I completed my last objective and unlocked Prime Elder. As you could imagine, my hunger went down fast, and I was near starving once again. It was also late for me, so I logged out. With me almost starving, desperation was kicking in again. Wait, those are Tennos. Bruh. Much to my disappointment, I think he crashed. I went for an A diet near the rocks. Can I get it? Oh great, of course I can't grab it. The Tenno loaded back in, and unfortunately, I couldn't be merciful. Sorry y'all, starvation is a pain. I finally had my first decent meal in a while. The other two Tennos were surprisingly staying near this river area. Hopefully I could snatch one for real this time. Okay, that was kind of embarrassing. Even after that close call, they still hung around the rivers. Yes! Haha, not so lucky this time. After that kill, I patrolled the rivers for around half an hour and found no one. Because I was Prime and had my saltwater mutation, I finally decided that I was going to make the journey all the way to Westrail Beach. Before I get there though, I needed to traverse through the entire swamps and reach the swamp's edge. I smelled for any food and was going to live off of scraps most likely. That's a big dead dino right there. I carefully approached the corpse, hoping that nothing big was around. Man, this dude must have starved to death or something. This is an insane find. After devouring the entire body, I was actually able to fill my entire stomach, and there were leftovers. This food was the perfect thing I needed to be able to get through the swamps. This is it. Time to head to West Rail Beach. West Rail Beach will be my final hunting ground. With not many people expecting saltwater dinos, and because there is so little competition, it was going to be the perfect place to grow and make it to fully grown. Well, here goes nothing. Alright, we are now entering the ocean. There's a trike over there. I doubt I'll be able to grab it. He looks like a big subadult. Wow, I actually killed him. I'm not even below half health. Dang. That guy must have been so bored. I may not have needed it, but being on a full stomach was the best way I would be able to safely make it to West Rail Beach. After I finished the bones, it was time to swim all around the island. Here we are. Man, I'm nervous. Remember when I said that the bigger the dino, the faster it gets? Well, last time I made it to West Rail, it did not go so well. Hopefully I could get a kill, but thankfully the trike kill gave me so much food that I could probably go the entire night without eating anything. Unfortunately, there weren't any dinosaurs near the beach for me to hunt, and I was getting hungry. 2 big Rexes had killed a trike on land. I knew it would be a death sentence for me to go, as they were probably hiding behind those rocks waiting for me. As I started to get a little worried, I spotted a Cerrado heading close to the water. After finishing the Cerrado, I wasn't full, so I decided to risk going for the trike body. If the Rexes were there, I would be dead. If not though, then I would be eating good. I got lucky, but I definitely won't be risking my life like that again. Some tiny omnis? I don't know what those are. Something dead over there. I'm basically full, but I won't say no to free food. Baby aloes, y'all better get moving. Uh-oh, one of them's getting too greedy. Oh, okay then. Look at this, they aren't even attached to me. Deep into the night, I noticed a herd of stegos approaching the beach. They were going to take the common route that everyone takes when traveling through this area. As the fog rolled in, I moved to my spot. Here they come. Whew, I need to do this perfectly. Now that was an awesome catch. Yo, does he not see me? Sadly, once the Rex reached land, he was completely safe from me. I'm not dumb enough to try fighting a Rex on land. These trikes look too big for me to grab. I'm not even 11 tons yet. Sub-Rex? I can probably get this guy. He doesn't look too huge. Yes! He was too distracted by the trikes. Never let your guard down in this game. I reached peak Prime Elder. 87.5% growth is where every dinosaur is at its peak strength. But Dino is the one exception. It doesn't stop growing here. It continues getting larger and faster all the way till fully grown. I probably have to survive for another 6 more hours till I finally reach 100. Well, this just got interesting. He's definitely smaller than me. I decided to be completely honest and just say what I was thinking. Unfortunately, in a Dino's life, hunger is always the final say in your decisions. Remember these words that Johnny says. Ooh, 2 Rexes hunting a Maya. Damn it. We kept following the chase. I swam super far ahead so I could hopefully get the Maya. Good grief. After failing to get the Maya 3 times, I headed back to Johnny, who had fortunately caught a couple small dinos. After not being able to find any good food to sustain himself, Johnny was going to log. Wait, that Dibble just died. Oh, he must have entombed himself. Man, what luck. Oh shoot, that's another croc. After getting a closer look, this dude was much smaller than me. He was extremely lucky that the dibble fed me well. He didn't want to group, but because I was full, I would let him be. I don't think I can lunge this far. Well, I tried. I wasn't hungry at all, but I needed as much food as possible so I could hunt without worrying about hunger. Rick was very kind for giving me the food, even though he said that he was close to starving. 2 dibbles. You guys shouldn't be here. Man, that dude had 0 reaction time. He could have avoided that pretty easily. Ooh, his friend does not seem happy. That is not a happy guy. I placed the dibble as bait. Maybe someone would come along and try it. Aw, cute little potato. Good luck, little trike. I grabbed the bait and finished it since I could not take on those big Rexes. Look at this guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna get my leg broken today. Ah, no. So close. Oh my goodness, this could be it. What? I seriously couldn't grab him? I seriously could not grab that. Wow, this is not my day. After failing multiple opportunities to get food, my hunger was now getting low. I was going to need a big kill. I killed Johnny. This is not my proudest moment. Sadly, this is how dinos live. It's just unfortunate that it had to be Johnny. Johnny, if you see this, sorry, mate. This Rex, bro, oh my. Are we serious? What the? Oh my. Man, I wish I would have killed this dude instead of Johnny. However, I'm full now, and I don't want to kill another dino just because I'm salty. After not saying a word in chat, Slaysicle took the hint and decided to leave. This Rex thinks he owns the waters. Oh, Dibbles? No way they cross over here. After an entire hour of failing to get a single good meal, my hunger was right back to where it was. Now I can't fail a single hunt, or it may just cost me my life. I managed to get a quick snack from a dead Maya body, but it wasn't going to keep me good for long. Subadult Rex. I absolutely need to get this kill. No screw-ups now. If he gets lazy and takes the easier route, it's going to cost him. After around 18 hours of playing, I finally made it to fully grown. Wow, I actually did it. Pretty crazy, mate. Pretty crazy. Oh my, those Rexes are crossing the water. Come on. No, that could have been an amazing catch. Thankfully, I wasn't too hungry, so it wasn't a big loss. Free raptor? Don't mind if I do. Wrong place, wrong time on me. Go ahead, try me. That's a yummy looking Tenno. Oof. You are so lucky. But also unlucky, as he gained the attention of a raptor pack. Maybe I could get up there and snag him. At this point, I knew that whoever the loser is, they will end up in my stomach. The Tenno got pinned. It's wraps. Time to collect my totally earned meal. I'm definitely not just gonna eat the raptor's hard work. Thank you very much, raptors. I truly appreciate the food. This is going to be crazy. Just kidding. Yeah, I completely fumbled that one. However, this won't be the last time you see this Rex. I decided to try another popular spot for dino hunting at the beach. This passageway is super narrow, so anyone small enough for me to grab would not be able to escape. 2 Serato partners. Perfect. Standing still for so long, eh? Look at this big chonker. I definitely can't grab you. Unless you swim, maybe. Maybe. Since there was no one else, I decided to follow this trike. Wait, no shot he's gonna swim. Please let him be small enough to grab. Oh my, are you kidding me right now? Come on, buddy. You're not getting out that easily. After that last thrash landed, I knew I couldn't continue fighting. GG's, bro. Trikes are tough. A Rex. He's not prime, but I can't tell how big he is. Oh, there's 2 of them. 'Cause of course there is. Looks like they're heading this way. This Rex has a decision here. Choose the safe path where there is zero chance I could get him, or just take the lazy one. I'll let you watch what choice he picks.